Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. And Shalom to the sincere Aqua. Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathen. Now, this lesson is going to be based on one person that got killed in a 3-car crash in Greenville County. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says one person was killed in a crash Thursday in Greenville County, South Carolina, according to the South Carolina Highway Patrol. The crash happened about 6:30 p.m. on Highway 25 near West Georgia Road. 3 cars were involved, troopers said. Troopers said a Mini Cooper was driving south on Highway 25 and a Nissan SUV and a Lexus SUV were traveling north. They said a Nissan SUV changed lanes and hit the Lexus. According to troopers, the Nissan SUV ran off the road and overturned. The Lexus SUV then crossed the center line and hit the Mini Cooper. The driver of the Mini Cooper died at the scene. The coroner's office said the driver, identified as 54-year-old Noel Lamar Lomax, was trapped in the car and died of blunt force injuries. The driver of the Lexus was taken to the hospital, and the driver and passenger in the SUV were not injured. Yeah, so basically just a chain reaction judgment. You know, one person switches lanes, crashes into another person, then they crash into somebody, and it just, just one thing after another, which resulted in people being injured and somebody being killed. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Hegeon Selah. And that's right. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. And these car crashes are judgments from the Lord. They're not random. They're not accidents. Just one of the many ways in which the Lord brings judgment upon wicked people with whom he is angry with. Zephaniah 3:5, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. That's right, the Heavenly Father is in the midst of all of these judgments. The car crashes, the plane crashes, the stabbings, the shootings, the animal attacks, the fires, the storms, the tempests, the earthquakes, all of it. The Heavenly Father is in the midst of. And he decides how much destruction there's going to be. He decides how many people are going to get wounded and how many people are going to get killed. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And this judgment was a prime example of that. Several people got wounded as a result of this 3-car crash, and one person got killed. And there was nothing that could have been done to save that person who died. There was nothing that could have been done to deliver them out of the hand of the Lord. There was nothing that could have been done to stop this judgment from happening in the first place, because it was the will of the Lord for it to happen. 1 Samuel 2:6, the Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. And once again, the scriptures are letting you know that the Lord, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, is the one who kills people. He's the one that brings these judgments upon people. In particular, these wicked people with whom he is angry with. Job 4:7, remember I pray thee, Whoever perished being innocent? Or where were the righteous cut off? And the answer is that nobody has perished being innocent. There is no man, no woman, no child that has died, especially in these kind of manners. Car crash, fire, shooting, stabbing. That was innocent in the eyes of the Lord. Because if they were innocent and if they were righteous, the Lord would not have brought such a judgment upon them. The Lord brings these type of judgments upon people that he is angry with because they're wicked and they have provoked him unto wrath. Verse 8, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And that's what's happening. The Lord is punishing these wicked people. Like it says in Luke 21 and 22, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. All of these judgments that are taking place, this is all the vengeance of the Lord. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 2, a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And for that man, that I believe 51-year-old man who died, who was in the Mini Cooper and died, it was his time to die, according to the will of the Lord. And there was nothing that could have been done to save him or stop that from happening. The Lord set that judgment in motion, and it went as far as the Lord wanted it to go. Ecclesiasticus 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. And when you look up the definition of appease, it means to satisfy. So these spirits of vengeance are created to satisfy the vengeance of the Lord, to execute his judgment and his wrath upon these wicked people. Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Yeah, so, that death angel, these were created for vengeance. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. That's right. So like I said earlier, the people who die via these horrible judgments, they were wicked and they get punished to destruction. The Lord has these type of judgments happen as punishments upon these wicked people. And a lot of people can't wrap their head around that because a lot of people have been taught that the Lord is all about loving everybody. So a lot of people are very confused when judgments like that happen and we say that it was from the Lord, even though the scriptures let you know that these are the judgments of the Lord. Psalm 7 and 11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And that is why every day, through multiple judgments, the Lord wounds and kills wicked people. Whether they're wicked men, whether they're wicked women, or whether they're wicked children. Because he's angry with them every day. Like every day you wake up and you check the news and there's multiple judgments that have taken place. Car crashes, shootings, stabbings, fires. In some cases earthquakes, in some cases storms and tempests. But the main factor here is that these are judgments of the Lord. being brought upon wicked people to punish them. These judgments are wicked people reaping what they've sown for provoking the Lord unto wrath. And these judgments, they're going to get a lot worse. They're going to get a lot more intense and a lot deadlier. Because these are the days of vengeance. These are the days where the Lord is really opening the gates of judgment upon these wicked people and punishing them for their constant iniquities. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, putting his spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath. And shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens, Slakia. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up in Adawan, Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.